Hey guys, sorry for starting off with the dark. Sorry for the camera complexion. But today I've just finished Grave Encounters. Let me just... I started through the Halloween thing as you saw because I aimed it. Let's kick off this in-depth review series reboot, which will be going on after Halloween, just not as one every day. Grave Encounters. Really good film. There are a couple plot flaws to it, unless the camera turned off as he looked up. But there's one scene, now I'm just going to discuss it, I'm not going to go into depth. Well, I am going into depth. I'm so confusing, I can't get my word out. So guys, you can hear the fridge fan and the normal fan to keep this room sort of cooled and also a bit hot. Grave Encounters. Now, this is a very good film for found footage. It's got 22 million trailer views apparently. It's such a good... It's about basically Lance Preston and his crew, which contains Sasha, Matt, TC, and they also book Houston Gray as a fake psychologist. And they go to check episode 6. This was episode 6. It kicks off the film with the director going, "Hey guys, this is what you're not watching as a film." Obviously, the generic trope of a found footage. And then it differentiates. It shows what the cameramen can do, because there's a scene where they get there, do some interviews. There's a really funny scene where they were talking to the sorry, that was my charger. They were talking to the caretaker of the ground, basically the gardener, basically. And he went, "Huh? Only worked here last week. Don't know. $20. There you go, $20. There was something in that window. Very scary. It actually generally made me a little bit... That was a bit funny. Just the way that they did it all on camera and they didn't edit out was pretty funny. Then we got a load of panning and tracking shots of the building and establishing shots of the building, which I thought, as a media student, an ex-media student, were a very nice touch. And then they get into there, and shit just goes down instantly. They explore it with the Kenny the groundskeeper, and at the end of the movie there's a news article about him Kenny killing himself. Let's talk about the deaths. So yeah, before we get into the plot details and all that, we're going to go into the deaths. Obviously this is a Halloween month. I'm going to talk about all the deaths in the film. So the first one we generally witness, even though Matt does go missing, is Houston Gray, the fake psychologist. He's walking around these halls after they spot the ghost in the corner, which I'll talk about later. They discuss the ghost in the corner, and basically he runs off. He's like, and the way he dies is he starts getting strangled like that, and then he gets dropped down. And when he gets up, he's like, "Help, help, help!" And someone goes, and he goes like flying. It was pretty funny. The second full death we witness is when they find Matt. TC gets dragged into a bathtub full of blood. He's gone. He's the second death, and I believe the ghost that they're gonna meet when Matt jumps off and kills himself is in fact TC, and I'll explain why later. Obviously, then I've spoken about Matt dying. He jumps off the bridge. He jumps off down an elevator shaft to the service tunnels. Dead. And then Sasha. We don't really know what happened to Sasha. She sort of went missing. She sort of disappeared. She's not definitively dead, but we never see her again. So I'm just going to count her as dead, because we don't see her again, and we know she's definitely still in that hallway. But at the end, and then we get Lance Preston. Now he goes mental. So basically, he goes mental, and he bashes the mice, and you should watch him eat it. So there's no more. Lance doesn't die because he will be making a return in the second one, which then, spoiler alert, he does die. But basically, let's get onto the plot. So they go in there and they start filming. Right off the bat, the first jump we get is this wheelchair moving. They see it and they're like, "What the hell?" Nah, probably the wind. So TC then goes alone and starts filming, and behind him a door goes PAM. Yeah. And then they're like, oh, no, you're lying. And then like, oh, fuck, sorry about this balls out. And like, oh, damn, what the hell is that? Before apology. And then Matt goes missing. Basically, he's taken by the ghost in the window room, which will be returning in the second one to kill another character from the second one. And he basically is gone. For a long part of the film, he's just gone. So let's go back. There's nothing really happens until we get to the round 45, 50 minute mark. Where basically, he's like, sorry if you guys can hear kids, they're next door, I can't do anything, I can't tell them to shut up. But basically, there's a part where they try and break down the door because they're scared shitless. Because one of them pulls Sasha's hair. They're trying to escape, they're trying to smash the door down. They smash the door down, same door, but at least when they're part of the hallway, and they what the F? What the F? Oh my god, and then they smash another door, and it's like, oh, give up. Help. And it's a really funny scene where it's like, well, we have a toolbox, don't we? Why don't we just do that? And TC looks at him and goes, well, I wonder where the toolbox is, outside in the bloody van. Yeah, TC was quite, like, angry and funny at the same time. Then he gets pushed down the stairs and there's a maggot box. Now they open this maggot box, but it's not for them, it's their food, and it's rotted away. They have their water though. So now we're going to skip ahead because nothing really happens until the corner go. Oh no, they go to the stairs and they find the emergency exits, and all the exits have been sealed with walls and more corridors. So yeah. Let's talk about the corner ghost now. So the corner ghost is basically a ghost standing in the corner. She looks behind and goes, and her face distorts and they run away. It splits Houston from the rest of the group. So Sasha, TC and Lance are in the cupboard and Houston's still walking around, and that's when we watch him stumble around for about 5 minutes, which did drag on. So that's the downside to the film. It does drag on some scenes that don't need to be dragged on. And we watch the fate of Houston. Now, when they go to bed in the corridor, so the last one's after TC, Sasha and Lance, and Matt, but we don't see Matt for a while until they meet up with him in like 10 minutes, but he's out. So these three have got mental the wristbands you put on patients, and it gives you their age, their disorder, and all that. Like hospital bands you wear them there when you're admitted to a hospital. So yeah, they all have them, and they're like, what the fuck? That's not my name, it's not my name. And then they go over there and they meet Matt. Now he's mental at this point. He's wearing a hospital gown. He's full-fledged mental. So they're trying to escort Matt. They meet up Matt. They try to escort Matt because he obviously can't walk. He's bloody mental. He just had an operation by something that's going to happen, which I'm not going to tell you yet. So they start walking, and basically, the bathtub scene happens. Now they walk into this massive room with a bathtub, and it's filled up to the brim with blood. Now TC gets dragged in. Obviously, we know that. So TC gets dragged in. Matt said, now this is why I think TC is that ghost, because he was dragged into the bathtub. We don't see him again, but the ghost that attacks him is bald, missing his tongue, and they find a tongue on the floor. So it wouldn't be 100% mad to say that the ghost, and may or may not have been TC, come back to haunt the fuckers, because he did say earlier on in the film that he was going to haunt them if he died. So as he died, it's pretty safe to say he probably did die. Yeah. So there's like the bald-headed, tongueless TC ghost type thing is on the roof, but he doesn't know that his blood drips down when he finds his tongue. The blood drips down on the floor, and he's like, jumps down, starts chasing him, and then you hear he's chasing him, and he gets a metal pole and goes, okay, goddamn guy's back. Lance goes up there, and TC ghost thing attacks him. Matt takes this opportunity when Sasha's occupied to jump down the mine shaft, killing him instantly. Bam! So now it leaves Sasha and Lance. They both survive. They pry open the elevator, climb the ladder down, find Matt. Now, also in the cupboard scene, I forgot about this, they carved the words hello on her back. But let's continue. They walk down the mine shaft, and Lance and Sasha fall asleep. Now Sasha is missing from there, so there's only now Lance alone. He smashed the rat. Don't come my room. He eats a rat. And then they go into, he finds this hot door, goes in there, and there's a hospital underground surgeon room where he did all his the Friedkin did all his experiments, and it ends the film off where he finds a book, reads it, and the ghost goes, "Wah!" And they give him surgery, and he goes, "Haha, should be out in a couple of days because I'll be fine," like he's a hospital patient. And that film ends. I will give this film a 9.5 out of 10. The only reason why it's 0.5% away from 10 is because some of the scenes that don't need to be dragged on are dragged on a lot, and it does get boring. Yeah. So that's my review on Grave Encounters. If you did, please do smash the like button. This is my first in-depth review of Halloween. Bye bye.